the swivel and the microphone. I didn't bring it with me because last year they actually had the swivel for us to actually wear, and so I was just going to point to it and show it to you. But it's actually a little stand. You can see it there. And the iPad sits in the little docking base, and I wear a microphone, which is actually, a tracking system. So wherever I would move to, the camera actually follows me and gets me the entire time, no matter where I am in my classroom. So if I stood straight here, it would get me, but if I move over there, you're going to see the iPad actually move and swivel around the entire classroom, okay? Let me go ahead and tell you, if you get this, it's going to take you about 15 times to get your kids to quit watching that and to watch you, because I didn't even notice it one time. I was wearing it around the room and I forgot to turn it off, so it was still following me. And when I looked up, the kids were cracking up because the camera had turned and faced a young girl right in her face right here. So all she could see was herself. So it was very entertaining at first, okay? Go ahead. My original timeline was to purchase the materials by October, begin recording by Christmas, and to start using my library in the second semester. That's what I hoped. The actual timeline. So here's what actually happened. I did purchase the materials in October. I did do some videos before Christmas break, but as you see, there were some firewall issues. So I had to get the board to come in and take care of some technology issues and, just help get that access going. So it took a while to get started. I attempted more videos the third 9 weeks, but I don't know exactly what I was thinking. Like I told you, I actually started filming myself with my kids in my classroom. Don't do that, okay? Your kids are in your classroom, so what happens? They start asking you tons of questions. So you go from what should be a 5-minute video to a 25-minute long video that has too much gap in it. So what I realized real quick was these videos that I had stored up for, second and third 9 weeks, not work, okay? They don't work at all because it's too long, okay? You can't upload that onto YouTube with ease, and there's too much downtime. So what I actually did was I waited till outside of class time, and I went in, and it was just me, me and the camera, me and just talking to pretty much myself, and recorded my videos. And I have 10 videos right now uploaded onto YouTube that are accessible for anybody. And so a little bit about my classroom and what I have right now. I have already flipped my AP Calculus classroom. I've done that already for 3 years. I don't use my own personal videos. I just use one that I found on YouTube already. Pre-calculus, that's where I began filming my classroom. That's when I had my kids in my room, so those are way too long, so those are not up yet. But what I do have up in my library is a collection of Algebra 2 videos that my kids are now using to review for their EOC exam coming up in 9 days, right? No pressure. But anyway, and then that's what I'm going to use to actually start next year. And I will have a complete flipped Algebra 2 classroom as of next year, which is nerve-wracking and exciting all at the same time. I wanted to wait till next year to actually do the Algebra 2 because we're doing a one-to-one initiative in our county, and next year will be when the juniors actually will have their devices. So they will all have something to actually use, okay? How does this process work? Well, like I told you, you pretty much just record and you upload. Recording is just you wearing the microphone, you talking to yourself for however long you want to talk to yourself about, whatever you're going to create. And I suggest under 15-minute videos for YouTube. It gets kind of cranky if your videos are bigger than 15 minutes. Once you do that, you log on to your Swivel account. You just simply hit a button that says export and put it right on YouTube, okay? This is what your iCloud Swivel account would look like. You can see some of my videos that I have. And again, like I said, just hit the button that says export or share, and you can just generate it out to anybody. This is what my YouTube channel looks like when I first created, so not many views. I'm getting more views now, so I kind of like that. Go ahead. Student impact. Like I said, students can watch the videos as many times as necessary. That will increase their understanding. And they can watch it so many times that they don't have to fear about other kids making fun of them. Like if you're at home and you don't understand what the teacher says, you can watch it 3 or 4, 5 or 6 times. In a classroom, if you don't get what the teacher says, most kids won't say, repeat that, you know what I'm saying? So this takes away that fear, okay? It goes back to it's a student-centered classroom versus student-centered classroom. My kids will watch these videos. They'll come to class the next day. They ask me questions. It's not me sitting up there saying, what happened, what happened, what happened. They come in and say, well, why was that? Why is that true? Why did this happen? Why did this video, why does it say this? So they come to me with the question. So the ball just kind of rolls with them, okay? And again, college ready. Students are able to use the internet to gain knowledge, which we all know has been through college. Sometimes your professors don't make much sense. but these kids now know how to go to YouTube and search for videos like this. Okay, so I think that's very beneficial. My next steps, of course, continue making videos for all of my classes, not just Algebra 2. Link my videos to Blackboard to get ready for our one-to-one initiative for my kids to start watching. How can I implement this better? I would like to learn how to put slides and pictures on the swivel videos as opposed to just myself. And then I do want to put in that I would like to remove myself from the videos by just recording my computer screen, not, for anything funny, but because when I move, the camera moves. So if you notice, I can't stand still. I tend to rock and walk around the room when I teach and things like that. So the camera moves. And so the entire time the video's going, it's kind of swaying and it's kind of distracting. So I thought next year I would just record my own screen and just do a talk like a voiceover, okay? And that's my grant. Any questions for me? Yes.
You do a daily video, or
It's topic by topic, so just different contents. So nothing daily. I just picked, my big lessons and I broke it down to mini lessons. This year it's shown in class. Now next year, all juniors, sophomores, and freshmen at our high school will have a device. So now the internet access is still going to be an issue, but we would, talk about ESS or before or after school, but they'll all have a device they can watch these on. And that's why I chose to put it on YouTube. That way, anybody has any internet access anywhere can watch these on their phone, on an iPad, on a computer, whatever it may be. Anybody else? Yes.
Do you find that your AP Cal kids like watching teachers other than you? I've tried that. Videos, here's a preview tomorrow's lesson. They're like, it's not you.
Yeah, I've found it both ways. Sometimes they get used, because I use one particular one, so they get used to this person. We kind of, talk about it, and we're used to it. When I throw in other videos, they're kind of like, I don't like that one. So it kind of takes a while to get used to it. I do plan on starting to make my own AP videos as well when I find the time to do that. But yeah, it takes them a while. It takes them a while to actually get used to, how they teach and how they present things.
There is a free download of Screencast-O-Matic. You have on my phone.
I heard about that after I did all this. Yes.
I just haven't been brave enough to get those all together and put them
Yeah. I mean, when I published public where I can see it, but I blocked any comments because I'm scared too. I won't lie to you, I'm scared. So I blocked no comments, so you can't give me any feedback whatsoever except for face-to-face. Anybody else? No? Okay, thank you.